Hello. How y'all doing?
I have a dream.
You do?
Well, we want to participate.
Ask what you can do for your country.
You better work.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Welcome back to Bonus Features. Thank you so much for staying with us here. We had a week off, had some stuff to do. We are back, and I am so excited for this episode.
Yeah, you keep wanting to tell people what this week is going to be.
Hard to keep it a secret.
I think this is an underrated story.
Cultural moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for a lot of our younger listeners too, they probably won't know about this at all. I am envious. I wish I could hear this for the first time. I remember when I did, and there's so many moments that I quote in this, and yeah.
I remember listening to this for the first time was when my Etsy store went viral, and we were cranking out stickers every single day, and so we just played it in the background for hours, and I couldn't believe I had never heard these before.
Yes, this is... it may be by design that we haven't heard this as much as we should have. I will get into that. But today we are covering my favorite Hollywood scandal of all time. This is a story for people who can appreciate the humor in dark situations while simultaneously being disgusted. If that isn't you, especially if you have a specific sensitivity to descriptions of domestic abuse, please stop listening now. I don't want any emails. This is your official warning. Okay? Don't be like, no, I've got a sense of... No. Do you think the people that would they be aware of this, that they need to stop now? Or are they going to...
They're going to keep listening.
They're going to keep listening
and
anyway,
then I'm going to get another
That's the
email
thing, yeah.
of somebody fucking complaining. Listen, just don't write a stupid email to me. Please don't. I don't give a fuck.
So why is this scandal such entertainment perfection? It's because it is perfectly balanced between the elite and the everyday. The 35 minutes of audio we present to you, now enhanced for your listening pleasure, and the stories surrounding them, show one of the most famous people in Hollywood having a biblical level breakdown over things we all go through, like jealousy, bitterness, and financial loss. In the words of the man himself, imagine the worst moment you have ever had being recorded and broadcast to the world. Today we broadcast to the world the Mel Gibson tapes.
Yeah!
Oh, I've been waiting to say that. I'm legitimately so excited for this because the content binding the whole saga together is the 35-minute audio recording of phone calls from a single day in 2010. We will be jumping around today. When this audio was first released, it was released... I'm drooling. I'm salivating. I'm so excited. When this audio was first released, it was released in parts, dropped upon an unwitting public episodically to maximize virality, vindication, and profit for the person who had recorded it. We will be diving right in and listening in chunks with some discussion and backstory in between. Buckle up. Here we go.
Guys, I can't wait for you guys to hear these tapes. Like, I know that most of you have probably not heard these tapes, and it is so juicy.
They're crazier than I remembered. You get right into it. There's no I mean, there's the person you are now and the person you are going to be after you hear this, and it starts right now.
Tell me that the message or something, right? Because you're doing something, trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies in you.
So
was that it?
It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it had nothing to do with what? The fact that you had foreign bodies in there?
Correct.
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never have.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
What? I didn't. I never said anything of a kind. You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
Not a lie, who cares? So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway,
That's none of your fucking business what they
It
look
is,
like.
it is. They look stupid. I'm just telling you. It's just an appraisal. Keep them if you want. Look stupid. See if I give a fuck. But they're too big and they look stupid. They look like some Vegas bitch. They look like a Vegas whore. And you go around sashaying around in your tight clothes and stuff. I won't stand for that anymore.
I don't walk around. I don't walk.
to be that.
I don't walk around in tight clothes. I stay at home for most
You
of
go
the
out
time.
in public and it's a fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. All right? Because you provoked
Whoa,
it.
can you play that last 10 seconds back again?
Yes. There's a lot of replayable moments.
Sashaying around in your tight clothes and stuff. I won't stand for that anymore.
I don't walk around. I don't walk.
to be that.
I don't walk around in tight clothes. I stay at home for most
You
of
go
the
out
time.
in public and it's a fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. All right? Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all.
Whoa, I did not remember it being that bad.
Mel Gibson, ladies and gentlemen. I think you were very distracted by your Etsy project. Now you're
You
locked
look
in.
like a bitch in heat
That's right. An animal.
if you get attacked by a pack of...
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god. How has this man made one of my favorite movies?
He's a very good filmmaker.
I love Apocalypto.
Mel Gibson's real name is Mel Gibson. An appropriate detail because in a world where most actors have a fake name and hide their private lives, Mel, for better or worse, has always been himself. He was born in upstate New York, the sixth child of 11. When he was 12, his father won $21,000 on Jeopardy and moved the family to Australia to keep his boys out of the Vietnam War draft. And I do want to say I think Mel would have really done well in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, maybe he should have went.
Have you seen
Or it would have made him worse.
Have you seen the documentary The Vietnam War?
No.
There's this part where everyone's talking about like how hard it was, and there's this one guy who's just like, I loved it. It was great. I was really good at it. I feel like he would have been one of
Damn.
those guys. Coming of age in the land down under, Gibson became a heavy drinker by 16, not to mention a smoker, a scrapper, and generally a ne'er-do-well. Without him knowing, his sister Mary sent an application on his behalf to the prestigious National Institute of Dramatic Arts in Sydney. Gibson was invited to audition, was accepted, and traded his job at an orange juice factory for an acting career that would eventually make him one of the most recognized and respected actors in the world. And this is just how it goes in entertainment. Your destiny, like there's people that work so hard, grinding, going to auditions, right? Like somebody that was working so hard, not getting anywhere, and then one day his little sister came to sit and wait while he auditioned, and they were like, who's that girl?
Yep, and she became famous and he didn't.
That's just how it goes. Like acting just seems so, like the harder you try, the worse it goes. But yeah, he just was given a position in this industry. Okay, let's continue.
Pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. All right? Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all the time with your fake boobs you feel you have to show off in tight outfits and tight pants and stuff. You see your pussy from behind. And that green thing today was enough. That's provocative. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't like it. I don't want that woman. I don't want you. I don't believe you anymore. I don't trust you. I don't love you. I don't want you. Okay?
Okay.
Stay in the fucking house. I'm not giving it to you, but I'll let you stay there. Okay? And I will take care of my child, but I don't want you anymore.
Holy shit. Stay in the house. I'm not giving it to you, but you better stay in the fucking house.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The woman Mel Gibson is berating is one Oksana Grigorieva. And she was born Oksana Petrovna Chernuka. So I don't like...
Nice try.
Typically they would change a name like that to like Oksana Rose, right? But she went from Chernuka to Grigorieva. So it doesn't make it easier. I don't really get what happened there, but her parents were both music professors. Grew up in Ukraine and Russia, and at the age of 15 moved to Moscow to attend university to learn piano. She said of the experience, learning music as a child, diplomas were everything. It wasn't unusual for students to play 10 hours a day. Our skin would start to crack. We'd literally have bleeding fingers. Grigorieva finished, I'm going to say Oksana from now on because it's easier. Oksana finished conservatory studies in Kazan. She moved to London, where she continued her studies and taught music to others. Oksana studied music at the Royal College of Music. While in London, she worked as a model, and she is very beautiful. You should all look up a picture. I mean,
I'll post a picture to the Instagram.
Beautiful face. So she worked as a model. She was spotted by photographer Patrick Anson, and she said that she was supporting herself around this time. She did a lot of print modeling and made a point to say that she always looked after herself and she was never dependent on anyone else financially. In the UK, she worked under the name Sasha Chernuha before changing it and subsequently moved to the United States.
Yes.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? And I will!
Play that again!
There's a time, like, those are the moments that solidify this as comedy gold. Somebody timestamped every single one on the YouTube video, and they're called Mel's Magical Moments. 114, Your Fault. That just goes through all of them.
Dude, it is such a win for her.
I'll play some
that
later.
She secretly recorded all of this shit.
Yeah.
Win. Like, I bet every time he screamed like that, she was going,
well,
thank you.
Yeah, we're going to get into...
Take a bow.
We're going to get into all this, but this is just like hurt woman's revenge fantasy. Just having the guy on the phone in a rage, recording it, and just being able to, you know that people are going to hear it, so you can make yourself sound as calm and rational as possible. And every time he says one of those things, you go, point.
Yeah.
Point me. And I mean, that sounds like a big one. These...
Can you please play it again?
Arred by a pack of ends and, but he's just getting started. Yeah, we can go back.
Yes.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? And I will!
What is he even fucking talking about?
The original, like back in the day, the version of this that people would consume was the Opie and Anthony radio version of this as it was breaking. And there are some moments that stand out. Like, I remember that Jim Norton, at that part, he said that the way he delivers that line, it sounds like somebody whispered to him right before, I bet you won't. Listen to this.
Okay.
Stay in the fucking house. I'm not giving it to you, but I'll let you stay there. Okay? And I will take care of my child, but I don't want you anymore.
Yes.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me?
I bet you won't.
And I will! Fucking listen to me.
Awesome.
Okay, let's keep that going.
Listen to my fucking ranting. Listen to what you do to me.
I didn't do anything to you.
A pain in the ass.
You are ruining my life.
You make my life so fucking difficult.
Well, you know what?
You be a woman that fucking supports me instead of a woman that sucks off me. And just fucking sucks me dry. And wants. Get out to this relationship if you're a good woman and you love me. I don't believe you anymore.
What did you just
Sick
say?
of your bullshit. Has any relationship ever worked with you? No!
Listen to me. You don't love me because somebody who loves does not behave this way. I do not. Hang on a
I'm
second.
behaving like this because I know absolutely that you do not love me and you treat me with no consideration.
Please. Can I please
love you because I treated you with every kindness, every consideration. You rejected. You will never be happy. Fuck you. Get the fuck away from me. But my daughter is important. All right?
It really is. Like he's an actor.
Yeah.
Now you have one more chance.
He's reminding me of someone. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue. It's like a child throwing a tantrum meme. Oh.
So
I can't believe he's like that.
And if you want to read along, just so you can hear every single word, you can Google a transcript of this. And again, look, if you don't find this funny, you're just not into comedy the way a lot of people are, okay? Nobody's making fun of domestic abuse. That's not what we find funny. It just is objectively funny. And the fact that
We're laughing at him.
The fact that it's happening with the darkness, I mean, it just is funny, okay? It's not cruel to laugh at this moment in history in the context. And we will laugh at her a bit too. I promise. That might sound crazy right now, but there are some moments. But yeah, Mel, I mean, this is comedy gold.
It's incredibly embarrassing for him.
This is your last chance to just leave. I actually pulled some comments from the YouTube video and just how much this has become a part of people's comedy treasure chests. But listen to these comments. Whenever I'm feeling blue, I come back to these phone tapes. Pure gold. This audio has become a part of my early morning routine. Nothing like listening to Mel's rant while I serenely sit at the kitchen table eating my Cheerios, staring out the window. This is my favorite one. I almost forgot to listen to this today. Okay.
No, if you want, but I will give you one more chance. You make me want to smoke. You fucked my day up. You care about.
I mean, that is.
What did he say? You fucked my.
You make me want to smoke. You fucked my day up. I smoked a cigar while I was preparing all of this. It was a great afternoon, sitting out there and just. And you know, as I was puffing away, it fit a little bit too well because cigar lifestyle. I mean, it really has an old boys club. Just in the good old days kind of thing. And I was smoking this cigar and I was tasting that premium Dominican tobacco and listening to Mel scream. And I went, I bet this guy likes cigars. And I looked it up and he is apparently one of the biggest cigar loving celebrities out there.
Wow,
So,
not surprising.
Yeah, I think he's talking about cigarettes.
Next thing you know I'll be recording you screaming at me.
You make me want to smoke!
Smoke.
Care about yourself.
You're so
when I am being
selfish.
so fucking good to you. You fucking
I
crazy
didn't
drunk.
do anything. I did not do anything. This is your selfish imagination. That's
Can you relate to any of those little moments or words? Have you ever heard a guy talk to you like this?
Yes.
I think a lot of the women that listen to this will, and maybe some men too. This is she really has him on the ropes in these tapes.
Well, to get to a point where you're recording your significant other speaking to you like this, I feel like there's no hope for your relationship and you've accepted it. And now you're at the point where you go, okay, I leave.
Yeah.
And I leave him in the rear view mirror, or I stay a little longer and I record his behavior.
Yeah.
selfish imagination. That's all.
Fuck up. You should just fucking smile and blow me.
Oh my God.
That's all.
Fuck up. You should just fucking smile and blow me.
I need that on a shirt.
Do you know how?
Smile and blow me.
Do you know how rich, handsome, and crazy you have to be to say that with confidence to a woman? You should just. Can you imagine me ever
You
saying
would
that?
never.
You should just smile and blow me. Immediately after saying, "I've been so good to you." Oh my God.
He reminds me of, like, have you seen, this is who he reminds me of. There was this little kid in the Dominican
Yeah.
And he was like the village terrorist.
Yeah.
He would walk around, he would go into other people's houses and he would just scream at you. He would like, he'd be like, give me a ice cream. And if
Yeah.
you didn't give him an ice cream, he would like scream.
Well, yeah, this is childlike.
It is literally childlike. Like,
You know, there was this girl once who came over to our house. She was like a friend of my sister's for 1 week when they were like 9. You make a new friend, and my mom's like, "Oh, you have a new friend. Bring her over." She comes over to it was like a couple days after Halloween. She comes in our door. She goes into the kitchen. She sees the big bucket of candy that my sister had gotten on Halloween. She grabs it, starts screaming, runs into the bathroom, locks the door, and sits in there eating it and screaming. It just reminded me of that. Just a petulant child.
Children do stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, this
She just
is
stole
not,
all her chocolate.
This is not a way. How old is Mel Gibson during all this?
Yeah, because the subject matter is adult, but if you just replace the words with, "You should just give me my popsicle." No, you can't have a popsicle till you eat your vegetables. What?
Yeah.
Because I deserve it.
I'm sleeping with a baby. I'm waking up every 2 hours. I fell asleep because I was waiting for you because you weren't ready to go to jacuzzi as we agreed.
Who the fuck cares? We agreed nothing. You agreed. You just fucking expect shit. Go to the goddamn jacuzzi yourself. Go to fuck the fucking jacuzzi. It's a sin.
I was just...
This reminded me so much of the fights we have where we were going to have a sauna together. And then you go, "I'm taking it sauna by myself." And it becomes this big thing.
Yeah, but it's never like this, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Why?
No, Mel is...
I want to know why this is happening.
We're going to get all that. Mel is going to places most people do not go in arguments. Like, you know, everyone gets mad, but I personally, I'm positive. I've never threatened anyone with, like, any girlfriend with violence. I've never threatened a girl with violence in an argument.
No, never.
I don't actually go like, "I'm going to hit you."
No, never.
You say you're stupid or you're being unfair or you freeze them out when you get really mad, but you don't actually go like gangster, like, "Ah!"
Some people do. Some men do.
Back to Mel's life here. He continued to drink and brawl and wound up in a hospital with a broken nose and a jaw in 1979, right? You're like, "Oh, this guy's good." No. It was the best thing that ever happened to him. A week later, still swollen, he staggered into a Mad Max audition and landed the role because he looked all beat up.
Holy shit.
Yeah. He went on to play a diverse range of characters, including Hamlet, William Wallace in Braveheart, which he also directed, and the cocky detective Martin Riggs in the Lethal Weapon series. Huge star. The world knows Mel Gibson as an actor, director, and winner of 2 Academy Awards and the sexiest man alive, according to a People magazine poll in 1996.
Really?
Yep.
What year was that?
1996.
Damn.
He is also, he's a heartthrob. He's a hunk.
I only know him as like old dad Mel Gibson. I don't
Bearded
know.
racist
yeah,
Mel.
I don't know him as like
Yeah.
heartthrob Mel Gibson.
Yeah, he's a zaddy. He has also won 3 Australian Film Institute Awards, 2 Blockbuster Entertainment Awards for Favorite Actor, 4 People's Choice Awards for Favorite Motion Picture Actor. You get it, okay? Golden Globe for Best Director, Braveheart. He's a big deal. His friends know him as a prankster, conservative thinker, self-deprecating humorist, and staunch Roman Catholic opposed to birth control and abortion. Alcoholics Anonymous knows him as someone struggling to control his drinking and live one day at a time since joining in 1990. I feel like he might have had a couple drinks around this time, though.
Yeah.
My biggest weakness is that I am excessive, he is quoted as saying. Fortunately for everyone concerned, I'm not as excessive as I used to be.
Really?
Gibson does not like feminists, and he's not a favorite of theirs either. He believes that women
Wow,
are...
sounds like a great guy.
He believes that women are not equal,
He hates women.
just different. He believes in capital punishment, as well as the right to bear arms. This guy should not have a gun.
No.
He encourages his kids to run around the woods and kill each other with paintballs.
Wow.
He bragged once that his then 6-year-old was a regular killing machine.
Oh my God.
He reminds me of our old neighbor who complained that I had a weak handshake. Remember? And then his kid like came into our backyard and just pissed on the ground in front of us.
Yeah.
Just a disaster here.
Oh God, I can't breathe.
You don't care. You don't care.
He really, when you're like so angry that you're like working yourself up. It's like
That's what I sound like when I have a panic attack.
When you have an anxiety attack, but
Yeah.
it's going into outward aggression instead of inward panic.
Yeah.
It's just feeding itself.
You don't care.
You just enjoy insulting me. That's all.
Fuck you. I so fucking do because you hurt me so bad.
And he's so beyond like any. There's no breaking through the cloud cover in this storm, you know? Like, she'll go, you live to insult me. Yes, I fucking do! You bit like a normal guy would be like, oh, that's horrible. Yeah. Ugh.
Can we?
You know.
Can I clarify something? Is this is multiple phone calls?
Yes, over the course of one day.
Like, it may seem like because you're playing them back to back that it could be one phone call, but he called her multiple times,
yes.
acting like this.
He was spiraling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I did not do anything, and I apologize for nothing.
You fucking selfish
I did not do anything, and I apologize for nothing.
What?
That's one of my favorite Oksana moments in it, when she twists the knife, and I apologize for nothing.
What?
Yeah, and then and that's a classic.
What?
Magical
I
Mel
love that.
moment.
What?
What? What? And I think what
Can
leads.
you turn it up a notch?
Yeah, I think what leads to that specific kind of is because he is deeply hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's hurt and emasculated, but he's also really mad. So it's not what? It's what? What? Ah! It's like it's the petulant child.
You don't care. You don't care.
You just enjoy insulting me. That's all.
Fuck you. I so fucking do because you hurt me so bad.
I didn't do
insult me with
anything.
every fucking
I
look,
did
every
not do
breath,
anything, and I
every
apologize for
fucking
nothing.
heartbeat, you fucking selfish
I
heartbeat you
did
have.
not do anything, and I apologize for nothing.
What? What?
Stop.
You apologize for nothing?
Stop.
Well, then you're a dishonest cunt.
That is a throwaway line for him. The worst fight we ever had, I called you a cunt. Mm-hmm. And it was because we were looking for a compost bin, and we were driving around for weeks trying to find this specific bin that had a really good return for my Amazon store. And then
This is so stupid
we
now. And
finally found it. Like the hunt, just searching for so long. We finally walk into this Winners and we see it. And I go, oh my God, the clay compost pile. We're gonna, and you pick it up and just drop it.
And it broke. And it broke.
You broke it in front of me. And I went, you fucking cunt.
And then I was so upset he called me a cunt. And then Alex started crying because he called me a cunt.
Yeah, we had a big thing. I felt bad. But that's the thing. You were like, no guy has ever called me a cunt. And then I felt bad.
That's true.
And
you're the only one.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you said that to me and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm being mean. But with him, you are the worst man who's ever spoken to. You bet I am, you fucking degenerate whore. While puffing a cigar.
I wanted to peace. I wanted to have peace because
Keep peace.
Because you're unbalanced.
Good enough for me, and instinctively I feel that. And I will not be patronized by you
You're
and your
unbalanced.
fucking dishonesty and apologizing.
You need medication.
You apologize because you know you're wrong.
That's a good thing to say to a guy if you
You
want to make
need
him
medication.
mad. It's like you and you're telling me I need to take ADD medication. People hate to be told they need to take a pill.
Yeah.
You need medication.
It's all I'll accept. And if you will not fucking admit that, get the fuck out. Then I will make your goddamn life miserable. All right?
You need medication.
What?
What?
You need medication.
I need a woman. A little girl with a fucking dysfunctional cunt. I need a fucking woman. I don't need
He called her a cunt, and then he followed it up by saying that she has a dysfunctional cunt.
Oh my god. They have a child together, right?
Sounds like a medical problem. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh god, I'm
Imagine hearing this at your parents.
Yeah.
Later, like that kid grown up is gonna listen to these Mel Gibson tapes. Holy shit.
You need a fucking bat in the side of the head.
Ooh.
All right? How about that? You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul. I need medication. I need someone who fucking treats me like a man. Like I
Oh my god, Mel.
So Oksana went on to teach music in the US and patented a technique of teaching musical notation to children. I couldn't find much more on that, but, you know, good for her. She composed and performed music and produced works for theater and advertisements and gained attention as a songwriter in 2006 after the song that she wrote, Un Dia Legaro, A Day Will Come. It became popular on the Josh Groban album. So, you know, she's done some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, obviously, she's not some nobody that he came across.
She's not a whore. She made it from a country with less opportunity and worked hard to, you know, be a songwriter and piano player. She then started getting involved with famous men. She dated Timothy Dalton, who played James Bond for a period of time.
like a human being with kindness who understands what gratitude is because I fucking bend over backwards with my balls in a knot to do it all for her, and she gives me shit like a fucking sour look or says I'm mean. The fuck is that?
That is annoying. When you give me sour looks, hate a sour look.
Like a fucking sour look or says I'm mean. The fuck is that?
He is mean.
This is mean. Get it? You get it now? What mean is? Get it?
We get it.
Yes.
You fucking don't care about me. I'm having a hard time and you fucking yanked the rug, you bitch. You fucking selfless bitch. Don't you dare hang up on me.
I can't listen to this anymore.
You hang up, I'm coming over there.
I'll call the police.
What?
I'll call the police.
You fucking cunt. I'm coming to my house. You're in my house, honey.
Yes, but you, honey, don't call me honey. You just call
You're
me.
in my house. So I'll call the police and tell them there's someone in my house. How about that?
You can do that. That's fine.
Fuck you. I don't involve the police in anything because I stand up for myself. You weak cunt. You call the fucking cops.
Then I will go to Alessia's right now.
Why don't you fuck off to that cunt bitch Alicia's? She was fucking making eyes at me. She
God.
sucked me in 5 seconds. Take that one up with her. I was trying to stir your goddamn feelings. She'd have blown me in 5 seconds. She's not your friend. You don't have any fucking friends except me. And you treat me like shit. So that's why I'm so fucking angry. Because I don't have any friends. And I try and make one from you and you treat me like shit. And you fucking use me. The career is over. And boy, when I said that, you lit out of here faster than I've ever seen you before. And now you'll be at Elisa's place. You just showed me what you are. Absolutely, unequivocally.
I don't care if you don't spend another penny. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's some really abusive shit. Him going, you don't have any friends. I'm your only friend.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend would blow me in 5 seconds. Holy shit.
Perfect, I believe
Listen. I don't.
Watch your ass.
Listen to me, Mel.
What?
I don't give a damn if you don't spend another penny on me. I don't care. I am just fearing for the life of my daughter.
Find some motherfucker to pay.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You leech cunt, bitch, gold digger cunt, whore.
Listen.
That's what you are, and you have just proved it. You got out of here in record time.
Because I'm saving my life and I'm saving daughter's life.
Having won an Academy Award for Best Director for his work on Braveheart, several years later, Gibson took on another project close to his heart, The Passion of the Christ. And he is a passionate man.
Yeah.
For sure. The story of the last days of Jesus Christ. The film was the center of much controversy due to the fact that Gibson, who directed the film but did not act in it, claims the entire film would be in a foreign language without subtitles and in I don't know. Was it? Have you seen that movie? I haven't actually seen it.
No, I haven't seen it either. But
it's not.
He likes
English, right?
he likes doing that. Like he did that with Apocalypto. Remember, he
Yeah.
did a foreign language, but subtitle. You need to have
I don't know why this
subtitles.
says without. It must have subtitles. Maybe that's a typo. And in addition, various religious groups have either protested or praised the film. However, it wound up being a huge hit, grossing over $370 million US at the domestic box office alone. So massive, massive hit. Now, he then got caught up with some problems. In July 2006, Gibson made anti-Semitic remarks while being arrested for drunk driving. A Los Angeles police officer claimed that the actor had shouted a barrage of anti-Semitic abuse, including a claim that the Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world. Gibson, 50, was arrested in the early hours of Friday after he was found driving his Lexus along the Pacific Coast Highway while allegedly drunk. A 3/4 full bottle of tequila wrapped in a brown paper bag was found on the floor. He was booked on suspicion of driving under the influence and released on $5,000 bail, which is nothing for a
him.
rich person. So yeah, you can drink and drive. He had tried to run away from the police and became increasingly belligerent. Mel told the officer that he would regret arresting him because Mel owned Malibu. The incident gained further attention because it was alleged that the LA Police Department had tried to cover up Gibson's offensive remarks. A spokesman told reporters Gibson had been arrested without incident. Allegations of favorable treatment of the star were looked into. It's claimed that the police officer involved was asked to rewrite his report, omitting Gibson's anti-Semitic remarks. Very, very corrupt here.
Why would they do that?
So the reason they gave him special treatment was that he donated a bunch of money. He donated $10,000 to the stepdaughter of an officer who had died and helped with the Department Star Organization program that provides scholarships. I mean, it's like the police officer that hit me at the pool who got away with it because he donated money to the pool. Mel Gibson's,
Before this incident, he had donated money.
Yeah, he bought the police.
Wow. Ah, to be rich.
Now, why does Gibson have these opinions? His father does not have the best track record with beliefs. He told the New York Times that he did not believe the Holocaust happened.
What?
Yeah.
Mel told the New York Times that?
His dad.
His dad.
He scoffed. His father scoffed at the notion that 6 million Jews died at the hands of the Nazis. Yep.
I'm sorry, but I think being a Holocaust denier is up there with being a flat earther. Like, you're a fucking moron if you think it didn't happen. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I mean, most historians, most people that have done the research say that between 5 and 7 million Jews died.
Yeah.
There's not great evidence that...
And there are people who survived it.
And Dan Bilzerian was just on Piers Morgan, and I don't know why. It really is a mental sickness. And I mean, do you want to hear some more beliefs of Papa Gibson?
I do.
He told the Times, he believes that the Holocaust was fabricated in order to hide a secret deal between Hitler and financiers to move Jews from Germany to the Middle East. I've been trying to wrap my head around what this even is. The Holocaust was fabricated. Yeah, I don't get that. I'm just gonna say I don't even understand.
Instead of just deporting Jewish people to the Middle East,
they made up a 6 million murder.
Fake.
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, he also dismissed the notion that Osama bin Laden was behind the September 11th attack, saying the planes were crashed by remote control. And
remote control planes?
Remote control planes, yeah.
By who?
The Jews, I would imagine. So Gibson actually was married for 28 years to Robin. They had 7 children, but they were divorced in 2009. And then that same year, his Russian mistress, Oksana, gave birth to a daughter. So now we're caught up.
He was having an affair with Oksana?
I don't know the details. I think it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, let's listen to a little bit more of this.
Because I'm saving my life and I'm saving daughter's life. That's what I'm doing. I don't give a damn about my music and I don't give a damn about you spending another penny. I'm saving her life.
Yeah, well, you're awful angry for that.
You almost killed us. Did you forget?
Last 3 years has been a fucking gravy.
Yeah, there's more and more he is sounding like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
He's becoming the Joker.
Yeah.
Ooh, you think this is mean? You haven't even seen Mean yet. Like, what? Bro.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
gravy train.
You were hitting a woman with a child in her hands. You, what kind of man is that? Hitting a
So
woman when she's
let's talk
holding
about this. This is the abuse. It's a little murky exactly what happened, but Mel Gibson hit her in the face.
100%.
Yes. Hard enough that she had bruises and her veneers chipped off.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Now, she, as you heard there, she said she was holding the baby. And this really reminds me of that movie you watched recently. What was it called? Where there's the domestic violence and...
Ooh, It Ends With Us.
It Ends With Us with...
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively. Yes. Not a great movie. But
entertaining, but not great.
I did like one choice they made, which was to show you scenes the way the abuser would create the narrative.
Yeah.
So like when you see the event happen the first time, you actually see him like accidentally hit her while he's mad. Like, you know, throw his hand back and hit her, or like, sort of like they're fighting and she falls down the stairs. And then you later find out that you were just presented the fake version. And in reality, he is just
pushing
being
her
abusive.
and hitting her.
Yeah, when he's mad.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about this after hearing it and processing it while I was researching this, is that he claims that she was shaking the baby and he punched her in the face to stop her from shaking but that doesn't sound like I hear that and I go, okay, I get men, I get lying men, right? And I think what probably happened is they were having a fight while she was holding the baby.
Yeah.
And then he got progressively more mad and hit her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And convinced himself it's because she was mad while holding the baby.
Well, this is like the Chris Brown thing. Like that documentary just came out.
They always say that, yeah.
Yeah, they say that she hit him first. Have you seen what she looked like?
Yeah, it's always... He almost killed her.
He almost killed her.
Chris
and
Brown
in that documentary, they go over multiple other instances. He hit his own mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you're justifying him hitting her. There is never, ever a reason. I'm sorry, but, like, if he's hitting her, or if she hit him, he goes, whoa, 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 don't hit me. I'm going to pull over and excuse myself from the car. That's not okay. And then they need to deal with that. Nobody should ever be hitting each other to the point where you almost die.
You don't have to... Yeah, it's like abusers are looking for a reason to hit a woman.
Exactly.
They want to hit a woman.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
It could be a shove, it could be a shove, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're first of all making the woman...
He tried to push her out of the car while they were on the highway.
Yeah, they make the woman go crazy, and then whatever the woman does, they respond to that with totally overboard violence. And then they blame their violence on the thing.
Oh, she pushed me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you have a bruise? Because her face is fucked right now.
Well, there was that case of the man. This is one of the craziest true crime stories ever, in my opinion. It was that man who lit his girlfriend on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And the
fire that took her?
The Fire That Took Her is the documentary. He basically was having an argument, and it's caught on
an ATM camera.
Yeah, gas station ATM camera. And he frickin' was having a fight with her and went and got a tank, like a gasoline canister from his truck, and shoved her to the ground and poured it all over her. And then he walked back to the truck and sat and stewed in the truck, picked up his lighter, walked back and lit her on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it is...
I think she threw a drink at him.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
He said that she threw a can of soda at him.
You can see it in the video.
And you can see the video. It wasn't even a hard throw.
It wasn't a can.
It was a lob.
It didn't even hit him. She held the cup, threw the liquid at him, and the liquid didn't even hit him. And then he went and lit her on fire.
Yeah, and she later died.
So you're justifying... It's the same as the Chris Brown thing. You're justifying their horrible actions.
You've done worse things. You've done worse things than throw water.
I threw compost at you.
Yeah, you've thrown... Yeah.
I'll admit it.
You should be decapitated. Like, honestly, by their logic, I mean, you're lucky to be alive. Okay.
I didn't throw compost at you, to be clear.
You did
You said, I want to clean. And so I grabbed the compost and I dumped it on the ground. And I said, clean this, bitch.
That was, wow.
That was one of my crazier moments, yes.
A woman when she's holding a child in her hand, breaking her teeth twice in the face. What kind of man is that?
Oh, you're all angry now.
You're gonna get you know what? You're gonna answer one day, boy. You're gonna answer.
Yeah, he sure will.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I'm not the one to threaten.
That's a direct, I'm recording this
sentence. Yeah, she's going, you're going to answer
Listen
to this, and I know you are, because I'm recording.
Breaking her teeth twice in the face. What kind of man is that?
Oh, you're all angry now.
You're gonna get you know what? You're gonna answer one day, boy. You're gonna answer. Bear.
What?
Nothing. I'm not the one to threaten.
I'm threatening. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt.
Wait, what did he say?
That is one of the craziest things a man has ever said to a woman.
Can I hear that again? Can you play that back?
Bear.
What?
Nothing. I'm not the one to threaten.
I'm threatening. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt.
I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. I mean, that is... How does he even have that? How does he have that on standby as a sentence to say?
Exactly, because like...
That's like a premeditated
Thinking
plan.
about our compost fight when we were fighting, we were just very frustrated with each other, but I don't know about you, but I wasn't thinking like, I'm going to put this man on the fucking ground. Like
I appreciate that. Thank you.
At your angriest.
Thanks for clearing that up.
At your angriest.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be thinking like this.
You know, I'm going to say you've made me mad enough that I have thought about punching you in the head.
You've thought about it.
I've had an intrusive thought. And even as it's happening, I go, this is horrible. But it makes me feel better in the moment to just imagine cracking her in the head. And then it doesn't make me feel... I feel guilty. But yeah, I'll admit that.
Have you noticed that both of our huge fights, the two of the biggest fights we've had, were over compost?
We got to stop composting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And look, that's not something I think about a lot. I think most people have, you get so mad, it's like, oh, I could just hit them. But I'm not even remotely, actually, I would never.
No, of course not.
I would never threaten. That's just me spiraling, trying mentally in my own brain, trying to make myself feel better.
Everybody has been so angry, whether it's with your sibling or your parent or your partner or whatever. You're so frustrated and you feel this like surge of adrenaline where you literally could. That's what happened with the compost. I dumped the compost on the ground.
Yes.
But people like Mel Gibson and people who abuse people, they get that surge of adrenaline and they don't have that thing that stops them, that holds them back. They just do what they want to do in that moment.
It would be fascinating to experience that. Like, I want to know, what is it like when you're in that, you just have unbridled anger and entitlement.
Yeah.
And you're just, I want to talk to
Mel Gibson.
We need Mel Gibson. Yeah. But it's a lot. You've got it. When you think about me being so mad, you have to put into context here some of Christie's greatest hits here. I mean, she once said that I should get a vasectomy.
Yes.
We're not even married. And she goes, the pill gives me a tummy ache.
No, this was not a fight, by the way. This was just a conversation.
Yeah, this actually didn't lead to a fight.
Mm-hmm.
This actually didn't lead to a fight. But I'm just saying, she throws some crazy stuff out there.
The pill gives me a tummy ache?
She goes, you should get a vasectomy. And then it was literally the Jan Michael thing of snip, snap, snip, snap. And you were going, what kind of man are you? A lot of men would just go get a vasectomy. You could just go do that right now. And I went, I just don't want to get a vasectomy. Like, we're literally, first of all, I want kids, and we're not even, you're like, you could get it reversed. I mean, that is rose garden behavior.
This was just a conversation. But also, I was very, very angry because I had just gotten an IUD. And it's very, very painful. So I was like, why can you not get a vasectomy?
Yeah, I agree. Women have to go through a lot of frustrating stuff. You have my sympathy, but you do not have my vasectomy.
You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that?
Because I'm capable of it. I believe.
You understand that because I'm capable of it.
I believe Mel Gibson could kill somebody and bury that. He has an incredible Costa Rican mansion where you have to like fly in. It's like in a remote part of Costa Rica. You're telling me he wouldn't bury a Jew in there somewhere?
Yeah.
Look, Mel, you're a passionate guy. You're handsome. You are an incredible filmmaker. Apocalypto may be a top 10 film for me. If you guys haven't seen Apocalypto,
it might be in my top 5. Oh. It's amazing.
But I am concerned, and I want to believe that this was just you on the worst day and you've changed.
No,
but it concerns me. It concerns me because this was one day. This was over the course of one day, which I think is almost more concern. Yes, multiple calls over the course of one day.
Oh,
and some voicemails later. He crosses a line that I feel like shows some demonic style, which is very interesting because he's anti-Semitic. His dad was anti-Semitic. You know, they're demonizing Jews, but they're the demons. This is crazy.
He's hitting his wife.
He's hitting his wife and saying, and his excuse was that he hit her to stop her from shaking a baby. That's not even a good lie. You don't hit a woman in the face.
Why would she be shaking the baby? That doesn't make any sense.
No, she wasn't. Come on. And he's saying that he's going to crack her in the head with a bat.
Bury her in the rose garden.
And say, I'm going to bury you in the rose garden. Do you understand? There's no backing down. He's just and it concerns me, Mel. And, you know, I'm praying for you, which I know you appreciate. You're a big religious guy.
Get a fucking restraining order. For what? What are you going to get a restraining order for? For me being drunk and disorderly? For hitting you? For what?
Yes.
For hitting me.
Let's listen to that again. You just gave us the answer to the quiz.
I'm threatening you. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that? Get a fucking restraining order. For what? What are you going to get a restraining order for? For me being drunk and disorderly? For hitting you? For what?
Yes.
All of the above.
What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now.
That resonates with me. So whenever, well, hopefully we never experience this, but at the end of any relationship I've had, I always remember Mel's line there. He goes, if you do that, it's over. It's over now. Listen to that again. And it's over now.
What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a...
I think there was a little sniff there. I think she laughed, knowing that she's recording it. Let me hear that.
I would be too.
It's over now.
And she's laughing.
You. How dare you act like such a
Yeah,
bitch
definitely.
when I'm being so fucking nice.
I did not blame you.
You said
How dare you act like such a bitch when I've been so fucking nice?
Oh, yeah. But I've been so fucking nice.
You know, if he'd had one Cohiba, he would have felt fine. One cigar will take care of this. Some people just should not be off nicotine.
reason. I did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last
Now,
night.
what are you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, oh, also earlier today you, oh, never mind. What the fuck were you gonna say?
He's doing side quests in the argument.
What the fuck were you gonna say?
He's having a mini argument with his own brain. Listen to this.
What did I do? And you said, oh, also earlier today you, oh, never mind. What the fuck were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say about any earlier today. It's just I was gonna say about last night. That's all.
Why? Because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you up and said, fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking woken you up and said, blow me. You would have liked that better, yeah? You need the goddamn sleep.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi, and you said you have to wait for something.
So why did you have to wait?
You said
You go to the goddamn jacuzzi.
I'm afraid it's dark outside.
Fuck it.
I just waited for you. I waited and waited till I fell asleep, and then
You know, I just noticed on the side of this YouTube video, suggested videos, he went on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert 8 years ago, which is like not even that long after this happened. They won't have Trump on these shows because they call Trump a bad man. And Stephen Colbert is...
Having Mel Gibson on?
Yeah, like what?
Right
that's
after this?
no intellectual consistency at all.
Yeah, what the
if
fuck?
If you're crying because Trump got elected, guy, because he bribed Stormy Daniels and groped a woman. I mean, you should never talk to Mel Gibson again,
Yeah, what the fuck?
or talk to them both. But you can't have it both ways.
till I fell asleep, and then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi. I'll burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Oh my God, that is a legendary. We have to go back.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi.
Me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi.
This should be taught in schools. How has anyone not heard this?
I'm speechless.
I
He
just
said, you went to sleep first.
yeah.
I deserve to be blown before the fucking jacuzzi.
Yes, he's Mel Gibson.
He's mad that she went to sleep and didn't give him a blowy before he went in the jacuzzi.
He's mad about everything. This is demonic. Something has taken over him. This is like in some other man now, or maybe still in him. This is, like it is creeping around the world like some sort of entity. This is scary, Mel. I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi. First of all, That's an after jacuzzi thing, in my opinion.
No. That's a before jacuzzi thing.
You get blown before the jacuzzi?
Yeah, because after the jacuzzi, you're covered in chlorine and other things that have been in the hot
I'm just
tub.
imagining Mel's after jizz leaking out of his dick into the jacuzzi. But it's his jacuzzi, I guess, so that's fine. I'm not in there with him. The way he quantifies blowjobs is like, if there's ever a gap where a blowjob can occur, it must. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, oh, you had 30 seconds there. We're in this room. Now we're going to you just missed another one. You fucking whore. You're blanching the vegetables. Now the water's boiling for the pasta. Suck my dick. Ah. He want any possible opening of her mouth. Where his penis, that's just wasted. Somebody needs to talk to this guy and explain to him that a lot of guys are getting 0 blowjobs. Okay? Do you understand how mad I should be? Had you ever just come over and suck my dick? Because that's
never.
This is not like he walks up and goes, "Hey, Oksana, can we have?" This is like
he just wants her to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise me with a blowjob.
And she's probably pretending to be asleep so that she doesn't have to do it.
Yeah. Can we get, in honor of this episode, can you surprise me with one blowjob this week? When I least expect it. That's, okay, Rose Garden. That was a moody look, what you just did. That Mel hates
Rose
that.
Garden.
Yeah.
I'd get beat for what I just did.
Oh my God.
If you were Mel Gibson.
Your limbs would be in different countries.
I hate sucking dick. Whenever I hear a woman go, I just love sucking dick, I go, lying.
You think Oksana loved that dick, but she sucked.
She wanted her music made.
Yeah, she got a fucking recording studio. And we're going to start part 2 with a look into Oksana's music. So this is going to keep getting better and better. I'm humbled by Mel's. I mean, this is the funniest shit ever. He's not even trying.
I know.
This is him losing his shit.
I wonder if he listened to this afterwards.
He probably smoked a cigar.
Heard this, right? Like, because if I heard
in court,
yes, yeah, in court, if I heard myself acting this way, I would be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like that's not great.
I've recorded my ex yelling at me, and it was pretty interesting. Once she got really mad at how I was eating a strawberry. Like, you're disgusting. Look at you holding it with your little gopher fingers. Oh, num, 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 num. Strawberry, you fucking retard.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that tape, and at one part she goes, good thing we had sex earlier. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to hear this anymore. Thank you. Please turn it off.
Yeah, I'm doing better than Mel. In my tapes, I had sex. Yeah, this is a big part of why he got so mad, is that pre-recording studio, she was sucking all the time. You know, between folding the laundry, she was getting on her knees. And then she gets the album produced for $5 million, and suddenly she's feeling a little tired.
He loves having his dick sucked. Has he ever heard of a pocket pussy?
We could have saved this entire relationship with the Gluck Gluck 5000 suckathon thing.
Has he ever heard of...
That's how he sees women.
Like, honestly,
that's what they are. They're blowjob machines.
He needs to have a collection of pocket pussies. Fleshlights, whatever.
Yeah.
And he just needs to take all his anger out on... He probably does.
It's never enough with these guys.
Yeah, he wants a woman to yell at. That's what he wants. You can't yell at a pocket pussy.
You batteries died right before I came. Ah, put you in the trash, you stupid plastic cunt. Mel, your pepperoni's ready. What? You could have sucked my dick while I was yelling at my pocket pussy. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for listening.
If you guys would like bonus episodes, make sure to sign up for the Patreon at Christie's Movie Club. Patreon.com/Christie's Movie Club. Tier 2 subscribers will get a bonus episode every single week. I think we have 8 bonus episodes stacked up already, so there's plenty of content if you would like. And then if you'd like to follow us on Instagram, at bonus features _podcast. I'm going to be posting photos so that you guys can get a visual of everything that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow Alex at Alex Byron Comedy.
Subscribe and follow. Otherwise, I'll put you guys in a fucking rose garden.